What are typical issues of law about judges might make a ruling?
For that, a judge can have a personal opinion, have a bias without even knowing it. So he could have a case where a young black kid robbed somebody, or he robbed a grocery store of some food, and he could have a bias towards black people without even knowing it, and that could affect his ending decision on that. Which sucks. And he could, if he's white and a white kid does the same thing, he could let him off with a lesser sentence because of how his opinions and biases are with the law.
Why must a judge be able to set aside his or her values?
As a judge, you're supposed to deal with the law lawfully. You're supposed to play it by the book, basically. So, like the example that I used, you're supposed to, for black kids, white kids, Native American kids, Spanish kids, all of that. The punishment needs to be the same if this crime is the same.
Are officials qualifier more important personal ones when it comes to determining the qualities that make a good federal judge?
So, in my opinion, the type of experience you have, the type of education you have, should play a part in the job you achieve. So, like if you're a judge and you have 4 years of job below that, and another guy has, let's say connections, but he doesn't have the amount of education or the amount of experience you have, then I do think like qualifications within education and job should be the biggest part when you're giving that job out.
What personal qualifications make a better judge?
Frankly, from my opinion, it's his education, his level of compassion, his attitude towards certain people as well.
How do politics influence the selections of state judge?
Basically, if you're a Republican, you have a better chance of becoming a judge in the Republican area, Republican state, Republican community. And the same goes for a Democrat. If you're a Democrat in a Democratic state or a Democratic county or anything like that, you're more likely going to be able to be that judge if you were competing against somebody with the opposite political party.
How can a politic leads to discretion in an opposing state judges?
How can politics lead to?
So basically, that question it's basically asking the same thing when it comes to the type of political party you are a part of. So going back, if you're a Republican, you're more likely going to be able to be voted in as a Republican for the state if the state is Republican, or if a county is Republican, or if the city is Republican. And same way for Democratic. If you're more Democrat, then you're most likely going to be able to be voted in easier if you're in a Democratic city, state, county. All right, thank you.